Okay, another game, FrodeANordal, 1706, King's Gambit or Vienna. I think try Vienna this game, a bit more caution. But Knight C6, I think okay, I think it's good against Knight F6, but Knight C6, I think I was going to try something different. I've seen a recent Andrew Martin's win against Adams is worth checking out on YouTube. It's in, I think it's in that line. And so it's quite theoretical, the king coming to e2. I thought it's mysterious those Staunton games with the king coming to e2, but there's a reason for it in that line with Knight c6. It happens, it has to happen for the specific reasons, because otherwise g5, g4 is a very strong plan in Knight c6 line. They just take and they play g5, g4. Now here is the sort of position I've been just winning in ChessCube a lot. But in the 15-minute time control, it looks as though d4 is vulnerable. Okay, does make sense. So I don't really want to play d5. Could retreat the bishop. Maybe that's the best bet. Don't think there's too much harm. I can try and kick this bishop later and protect e4. I don't want to play d5, really it's thin and state with the bishop. Once takes, you know, he's got the bishop out. I've weakened dark squares, I don't like that. So if I have to lose tempo, he's punished me. Okay, I should have played bishop e2. I've lost the tempo, ouch. Can he exploit it? Managed to castle, that's good news. It's not like the Fischer masterpiece. Okay. So if I can look forward to h3 here, and he's got bishop h5, g4, bishop g6, e5, I doubt it. Still extending the scope of this bishop. Now d5 here though, d5 here, there's no knight d4. Okay, I think I'll go for d5 here. I'm hoping knight e5 is not played. Maybe it's no big deal. No, it is. Check will be winning the piece. No, bishop d4. No, wins e4. He can play knight e5. What about knight d4? So if he exchanges off, maybe I can go into f5. I can keep this bishop locked in with the pawn on d6. So knight d4 here. There's no knight d5 or anything, no cheapo. Get a nice knight to f5. So queen f3 it's time to get onto f5. But I want my queen somewhere useful. So it's almost threatening knight d5. If I play queen f3 does knight e5, queen g3 does knight h5. And there's knight h6 there. Queen f3 on bishop e5, knight h6. Possible. Possibly. Takes queen f6 structural damage. If he doesn't, knight f7. So I've got a nice Vienna f file. Now let's have a look. Knight e5, queen g3, knight h5. Knight h6 check there. King moves. There's bishop takes e5. Knight g3. There's knight f7. King g8. Don't know. I think I need to step through that slowly and carefully. Queen g3, knight h5. Knight h6 check. He's protecting that at the moment. King h8. Bishop e5. He takes my queen. Knight f7. I don't know, isn't it just easier though to take and then knight h6? I think I'm going to go for that. Queen g3 could be a missed opportunity here if queen g3 really is strong. Does it actually threaten anything if king h8? It doesn't have to play knight h5. King h8. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this f-file tactic. Knight h6. His bishop could be good on this diagonal later. So knight h6 here. Anything stronger? I get rook f5 and these blocks is pressure on the e file anyway. I think get the rooks doubled. Rook f5, rook f1. That was nice for me that he just removed his own trump card, not playing rook e5. Also the bishop on this diagonal is now blocked by that pawn. So he's got structural damage. That's okay. Apply that pressure on f7. Maybe knight e2 to g3 to h5. Right, it's not such a huge deal maybe, but could be easy to play. I could get the knight on c3 for undermining. I can answer with knight d5. So for the moment, okay, double for a sec. That's d5 takes knight d5. Actually, rook d7, knight b6. Blimey. Okay, a little positional sacrifice. Let's try and get rook f7 then. Big knight on d5, dream knight on d5. Don't really want to give it up actually, but I think I should. Is anything stronger? Was knight c7 again? Winning the exchange, or just rook f7, keeping the knight? Actually, has he just resigned? Oh, that was nice of him. I didn't think knight c7 was tempting. I think rook f7. Keep the knight on d5, play c3 to neutralise the c file. Double up rooks on the 7th. Just a beautiful knight. Strategic crush. Knight on d5. Right, let's have a look. So I've gone up to 2093 after that win. But played an accurate move again. Bishop d3. So bishop e2 here, probably much better. Because knight c6 is embarrassing. So I've just lost the whole move. He didn't play knight e5, which maybe it gives me a bit of pressure now, a bit of structural damage, opportunity for a pawn sack, and then he just resigned. Probably doesn't like losing the exchange, but rook f7 is probably the strongest there. So I just double. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.